Alright, quick pit stop in the office this morning. I'm not sticking around. I'm heading into downtown Kansas City to shoot B-roll for the series of Denise. I need to get some establishing shots of where this thing is taking place. And I'm also going to kill two birds with one stone and try to do some time-lapse video in downtown. So I'm pretty stoked about that. These tripod mounts are the best. They go with this little dealing my bobber on the bottom. Look at this. Just kind of put it in there and boom. They just lock itself in place. Easy peasy. All right, colleagues in the Garden of Awesome. I'll see you this afternoon.
Okay, have fun.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Going to Hawaii, you gave him permission.
I did give him permission.
Did?
Whatever you get in Hawaii, bring me some.
It'll be here on Monday with the horse.
With your pony.
I always tell Lynn I need a pony, and she finally bought me one. So, but here's the deal. I'll be in Alabama on Monday.
I'll take care of it.
You'll take care of the
I will
pony?
take care of the pony.
Okay. You're going to let Maddie ride it?
Well, yeah. It's going to kind of look like a big dog. Is that okay?
Hashtag ride the dog. Got my camera propped up on the hood of my car, shooting some time lapse of downtown Kansas City. Takes about 10 or 15 minutes to shoot a time lapse. Perfect amount of time to answer some emails, write some letters, do some documents. This is what we call multitasking. Actually, it's not multitasking. Multitasking is stupid. One thing is going on and I can't do anything about it. It is passively producing. Therefore, I can focus for 10 to 15 minutes on doing something good. And that's really the key. That is really the key. It is true that work expands to fill the time you have allotted to it. I have about 15 minutes during which this time lapse is going to be recording. 15 minutes is a perfect amount of time for one activity I need to get done. So it's going to take me 15 minutes. Done. Keys to efficiency. Pro tip, you're welcome, Tens. You're welcome. Time's up. That is so freaking cool. So I'm over near Midtown Kansas City, out in a park, getting some B-roll down here. I don't know if you can see this guy behind me. He's got a drone. It's the same kind of drone that Casey Neistat uses. It is so cool. He let me look at his rig a little bit. It shoots in 720. Now, that may not mean anything to you, but that's basically the first level of high definition. Oh, the thing is cool. He just plugged in a flight path and it's zooming back and forth around the area. So very cool. I'm going to link to a video down in the doobly-doo of Casey Neistat using his drone the other day on a Jeep ride with his kid. These things are so rad. I wish I had an excuse to get a drone. There's just no way. Synod, can I make aerial videos, please? Please? All right. Done shooting a bit of B-roll and establishing shots. And I'm near Brian's house, so I'm going to go pick him up for lunch. That should be fun. Have fun, man. Don't lose the thing. I don't know if you can see that up there. It's really tiny. Man, these things are rad. So Brian is not at his house, but he's on his way from his office. He's gonna pick me up, and we're either gonna go to a noodle place, you know how I feel about noodles, or we're gonna go to a taco place, and you know how I feel about tacos. So, lunch with Brian, either noodles or tacos. This is win, win, win. I'm winning today. I'm totally winning today. This totally makes up for the horrible day I had yesterday. Where are you, Brian? Where are you? Brian! Come and get me, Brian. Brian. Where are you? Is that Brian? No, that's not Brian. It's not Brian. There's Brian. There's Brian. And now he sees me with the camera. I was waiting for you patiently like a good little boy. Brian just said, I think I'm craving more tacos. Are you comfortable with that? It's like he doesn't even know me.
Wait. Fish tacos?
No, we're going to get noodles. and they have arcades. That's hilarious. Those are tacos. Do you know what that is not? Take a guess, Brian.
Fish tacos?
Those are not fish tacos. Those are steak tacos, the way God has intended for us to eat.
All of this made me feel uncomfortable about ordering the fish tacos that I really wanted, so I've ordered a burrito.
You were so uncomfortable that you had to just... Hey Brian, look, it's Harry's. That's where we first met.
Harry's, home of Pint Night.
Home of Pint Night. I brought my MIDI keyboard to work today because I think I'm going to try to write the music for the series with Denise. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to take me more time to write the music rather than find the music. Like I'm trying to figure out the feel and the sound of this series, and I'm not entirely confident that I've got it. I've got some ideas in my head. I think what I'm going to do today is spend some time writing music, creating the title card. I got to title this series. I don't know what to call it. Denise and I had some ideas, but none of them just feel punchy and sexy enough, so it's all right. I mean, this is the fun. This is the fun stuff. This is the real creative stuff. The slog, I did the slog yesterday. You know, got all the rough stuff done. This is the fun stuff. You add, it's like cooking. This is adding the spices. It's really good. It's really good. These are my awesome headphones. I can't hear you. What? What? I can't hear you. Aren't they awesome? I look rad. Okay, I have something, but I wasn't really able to come up with anything I liked on my own. I just wasn't finding the right feel, or at least the feel that I wanted. I don't know if it's the right feel. In fact, that's what I'd like your help with. So I'm gonna play you a snippet. I took a sample and I cut it up. I want you to give me your opinion. It's about 23 seconds long. So tell me what you think. I mean, I didn't want it to be, I don't want the feel to be sad. I mean, the series is pretty positive in tone. I didn't really want to do a jazzy thing. It doesn't really sound a lot like the music that I make. Like, I make like electronica, and I wasn't able to get the sound. I probably spent about 20 minutes researching old TV theme songs. I went back to some of my old favorite television show theme songs, listened to them, tried to get some inspiration. But a lot of my favorites are from the 90s, so I mean, that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted that 90s feel, but I didn't want that poppy Nashville sound. I don't know. So, I mean, I hope this jazzy thing kind of works. I mean, it's got the stuff that I like in music, right? Like, you know, you move, like you can't help but tap your toe when you hear that. I don't know. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I got a few more days before I got to really put this thing all together. So, I'd love your feedback. All in all, a successful day at work. Pretty pleased. I'm videoing you because you're cute.